Hi, welcome to the Gabster channel. My name is Gabby and today we're going to talk about the Canon 200 to 800 lens. This is the newest Canon lens and we're all excited about it, and let's find out what is it good for and what is it bad at. I took the image of the eagle very early this morning and it was still very dark and windy and the conditions not that great. You could see the distance here was quite far away. And here is a 100% crop of that same image. And you could see all the detail and the feathers and the eye, and that was quite a distance. Same thing here with the blue heron. Again, very similar conditions. And this is the 100% crop. This is not an L lens, but it sure has L quality. This is the ideal lens for video. Think about it, 200 to 800 millimeters. Who cares if it's f9? It's actually a good thing on video most of the time. You want a little bit of room in the depth of field. I shot these videos the same nasty day that I showed you earlier. And you could see there's some good separation in the background at 800 millimeters. And the quality of the video is fairly nice and pretty sharp. Bear in mind, when you're shooting at this 800, you really need a good tripod. My skinny little tripod with the very heavy winds did not fare well. You can often see a little bit of jitter in the image. But I cannot fault the lens for that problem. The size. I usually shoot with my 500 lens and sometimes I put a 1.4 extender on it. So you could see the size difference, and also there's quite a bit of weight difference. So something like this could come in very handy, especially when you don't want to carry a big load with you. What's bad about it? It's not an internal zoom, so as you zoom in and out, it extends. Means if you have rain and snow here and you push it in, over time you might get some moisture inside. But the solution is easy. While I do have many professional covers, I often have a hard time finding them. And the easiest one I find is always one of those fish bags, easy plastic bag, you just put it in, and that could solve that problem. When you're trying to zoom in, you kind of have to turn a few times before you get from 200 to 800, so it's not as easy as going like this. You have to do a couple of those. This could be a little bit of an issue if you're in a hurry trying to catch something quick, but in general you probably not want to be zooming from 200 to 800. You'd rather more be zooming from 600 to 800, and for that it's a quick thing. Another thing I don't like about this lens is that the focus ring is at the back. And it's kind of like quite far back, so it's like a little bit inconvenient. You're like kind of trying to reach for it and not at the usual places. And that kind of okay, but again, you can live with it. It's not a big deal. And the good thing also that it does have a tightening for the zoom. And so when you put it on smooth, it's actually pretty fluid, yet it does not slump, which is good. Smooth seems to be a good way because I can move it front and back, and it's not, as long as it's not falling down, that's all I need. Tight is, if you want to like lock it a little bit tighter. The difference between the two is not that huge. This video was shot with the Canon 24 to 105 2.8 lens from Canon that was recently announced, and it's a Z lens. I did a little review about it and I'll put a link for it in the corner here if you're interested in looking at that review. Also, if you seem to like this video, give it a thumbs up, check out my channel, and if you like it, consider subscribing. Take care, and I hope to see you guys in another video.